country. There's gold in them hills and I'm gonna find it. It's a sight to see, you can't believe how the color of gold makes you lose control. Well, there's gold in them hills and I've got the fever.
Hey, well, welcome to Gold Fever Adventures. I'm Jack Tucker. I'm here in Utah. Believe it or not, yes, I am in Utah. I am traveling through Utah. Now, last year I came through this area, and after doing some research on some of these treasure books, this particular park, there was an old coin found in it that was sold. From what I remember the story, it was sold for like $6,000, and I thought, wow, that's pretty cool. So it must be an older park. So I stopped here last year and I found some pretty cool stuff. I don't remember I did find an old coin, but I don't remember what it was, and it really wasn't all that valuable. But I'm back here again this year, and I'm going to be going through the park again, see what I can find. It is a cold morning today. It's only like about 41 degrees right here, and it's kind of cold, so I got a jacket on. For us Arizonans, you know, that's pretty cold. But so I'll go through this park. I don't know how long I can stand in here's park, but I'm going to go through this park and we'll see what I can find. I'm going to be using the Minelab Equinox 800. We'll do some digs and check out some of those numbers and see what they mean. But anyways, want to thank you guys coming along, and hey, let's just go see what we can dig up. I'm going to be using the smaller coral here. So let's go ahead and turn on the machine here. Let it do its thing. Okay, I'm in prospecting mode last time I used that there, so I want to change that to, let's see, let's do part 1. Okay, noise cancellation. Let's do a noise cancellation on this here. Hold that up. Okay, then let's see, ground balance. Let's hit 0. That's okay. Threshold. Okay. All that should be okay. Factory sets. Okay. I'm going to be using the wireless headphones, so I've got to turn those on, turn my headphones on. And I'm paired. Okay. I've got my sensitivity all the way up to 25. I'm going to put that down to 20. That'll get rid of some of that chattering noise. Okay, let's go hunt. Getting a target here. 10, 11, 9. I'm not going to dig that up. Got another target here. It looks like 20, 30, 27 maybe. Let's dig this one up. There. It's a silver dime. Can't read the date. 19. Can't read that. Cool. When you're in parks, you kind of got to watch for the watering system, because there's going to be underground pipe and stuff like that. You also like to look for the fatter trees. The fatter trees means that they've been around for a while, the older ones. Electrical boxes, you want to watch out for electrical boxes too. You don't want to be digging all that type of stuff up. So Gotta watch for all that type of stuff. It's a pretty fat little tree. It's been around for a long time. Now there's a good signal. 21. Staying nice and consistent with 21. Let's dig this on up. I can't find it. Newer penny. Newer penny. Bummer. This signal here had it ringing up a constant 16. It's kind of bouncing around now. Where to go? Let me dig this one on up here. For some reason, I'm having a hard time locating some of these signals here. That's what pisses you off right there. That's what pisses you off. Here, there's a 20, 21. Good signal. Let's retrieve it. Showing it's out of the hole, so double check this. No. Come on, don't find it. Right there. that is. Can't tell what that is. I should have some water with me, you know. I think it's a penny. I can't really tell what it is. I can't really tell what that is. I'll have to look at that later. Can't really tell what that is. Now this was ringing up a 12 or 13. To me, that looks like a weight on a tire. What's that doing out in the park? And that deep down, that was down probably 9-10 inches down. Interesting. I knew that's what that was going to be, but I dug that anyways. Should have never dug that. I did it again. I knew better than that. Dang. This signal here is coming in 12-13, just under them pop tops. Let's take that. Down there deeper too. This is an older coin. I know that. I can tell that right away. This says, it's got the V on it. If I'm not mistaken, I think those are nickels. This says, I think that says 1902 on it. I think that says 1902 with the V. That's pretty cool. It's a newer penny. It's a penny. And here's a 25. That should be something good, right? Let's retrieve it. hard time getting these suckers out of here. That is a dime. That's what I thought it was. It's a dime. It is a it's not silver, I don't think. Pretty sure it's not silver. I can't read the date. I'll check that out later. It's not silver. Pretty sure it's not silver. Okay, getting 21. Remember what that one was, right? Let's retrieve it. Well, 21 was a penny. It's not old. Rang up a solid 21, and once again, it's been in the ground for a while, but it's just a penny. Just a penny. So that one there fooled me. It's a penny. It's a newer penny. It's been in the ground for a while, it looks like, but it's a newer penny. Need I say anything more? Not sure what that is. If that's a penny, I can't tell. It's been in the ground for a long time. I think it's a penny. It's got bubbles on it for some reason. But I think that's a penny. I don't think it's older, but I do think that is a penny. Now that was ringing up a 20. That's weird. Unless there's something else in the hole. Nothing else in the hole. That was really weird. This one's ringing up 12, 13, 14, which is a nickel. It's not older. I had a hard time finding that thing. There's a worm crawling around in there, and I kept thinking the worm's making that noise, but I couldn't find it. I finally found it though. Digging up night crawlers, sir. Guess that'd be a good one, huh? Some officer comes up to you and say, sir, what are you doing here? I'm just digging up night crawlers. I'm going fishing tomorrow. Yeah. You think that'll fly? My wife lost her wedding ring yesterday. Yeah, all types of things you could say, I guess, huh? Hey, here's that 13, 14, which should be a nickel. Sometimes those fool you as a pop top, so, but let's dig this up right here. I'm not sure what this is. Maybe a piece of an earring or something. It kind of looks silver, doesn't it? Huh. Looks like an earring or necklace. Looks like it's got a hook thing on there. Huh. I think that might be silver. Yeah, that one kind of fooled me. Ringing in there like it 13, 14. I kind of suspected it bounced to a 15 once in a while. That's probably kind of what it was. It's what it is. So it's coming in 16, 17. As well as 17. Let me dig this up. That target just like disappeared on me. That's weird. Huh. Totally just like disappeared. Not there no more. Wow, weird. I knew that was probably a penny because it was ringing up like 20, 21. Sometimes it dropped to 19, sometimes to 22, so that's why I dug that up, but yep, just a penny. Now this signal was ringing up like a 20, 21, 22, 26. It was kind of bouncing all over. I had a hard time getting it to lock in. There's a diamond and a nickel right on top of each other right there. Not old, but a diamond nickel right on top of each other. Put this hole back in, plug back in, still showing there's more in there. It's a 21, 22. Well, 21 we know should be a penny. Well, let me see what I can find. That's just what it was, a penny, a newer penny. So 3 coins right there in a row. 2 of them stacked right on top of each other. Sometimes those signals can get bouncy and confusing, I guess. So 12, 13, I would think would be a nickel. 13, pretty steady. Let's retrieve that. Sometimes you can find the weirdest things in parks. What the hell's that doing in the park? Huh. That was ringing up like 13, 14. 16. 17. Pretty well a 16. Let's retrieve that. Well, whatever it is, it's right there. Another one of those. Sometimes they can be confusing. You know, that should have been down around the 14, 15, 16 range, I guess. Well, maybe that's what it was, huh? 18. No. 18, 19, pretty consistency. 19. Let's retrieve it. I can see this one from here. Sometimes I don't want to ruin some of these things, getting these up out of here. I don't know what it is. Looks like, oh, it's like part of a bracelet. That's what it is. It's an old copper bracelet. An old copper bracelet. That's what that is an old copper bracelet. Huh. Weird, huh? Wasn't that deep. So I think pretty consistent, 15, 16, gonna be pull tabs. Man, it's starting to get a little windy here. I think there's a storm coming in. You know, one thing to keep in mind, probably a lot of people know about, you know, like the bigger trees have been there for a long time, and probably a lot of people go hunt around those bigger trees. So don't neglect the probably the older part or the newer part of the park where there is no large trees. Don't neglect them either, because there could be treasures there that everybody else is just going around the bigger trees. So make sure you get it all, or try to anyway. Well, this one is ringing up pretty good 17. Consistent. So let me take this one up here. Right there. I don't know what that's from. It's kind of weird, huh? The weirdest things you find in a park. Okay, I know you can't hear this, but I've got a signal right there. It's ringing up kind of high, 21, and then it's bouncing. 26. But I walk forward. Looks to me like there's an old plug right there. There's another, looks like maybe an older plug right there. And I get a signal all the way down here, which tells me, see, 25. 24, which tells me there's probably an underground water line, and people have been chasing that for a while. Seems like I'm getting a few targets around here. Getting one right here that's ringing up 1920. Getting one right here, it's ringing up 14. So I'm going to retrieve these two targets. See, this one looks like it's going to be a penny. Doesn't look old. This one here is probably just going to be a pull tab. Sticking close to that 14 range. But we'll find out. There it is. Pull tab. Yep, okay. 25. Pretty consistent 25. Let's dig that up. silver, but it's a dime. Pretty consistent number at 25. Let's dig that up. It's a dime. It's not an old one, but it is a dime. Well, I think that's all I'm going to do in that park right there. I think I've had enough of that. You look out in the distance and you see like an old cabin like that. You want to go detect around that, don't you? That's private property, so I probably won't do that. I'm sure that's private property. Well, there's my finds. Got my share of pop tops, didn't I? Got my share of them. It's weird what these other things are. I don't know. I'll have to further investigate that. Silver dime. That's kind of cool. Wait, where's that nickel at? That old nickel right there. That's kind of cool too. Bracelet. There was a belt buckle, I guess. Weight. More of those things. And ever how many I dug. Okay, pretty cool. A few dimes, a few pennies, a couple nickels, and I'll look at all these. And I'll probably soak these in maybe a little bit of vinegar, just to kind of clean them up a little bit and see some of the dates on them, see if any of them's any valuable or not. But that's my finds here at this park. Well, I did find some coins, and now I guess I got to move on. But that was my oldest coin in there. What was that? In 1902, I think. I was pretty sure that was a nickel there. And then that silver dime. So I did find a couple older coins, a lot of newer coins too, though. But anyways, the numbers I think are pretty accurate. Depending on maybe how they're laying in the ground and how long they've been in the ground may vary a little bit on them. But all in all, I think they are pretty accurate. So anyways, I'm off to another adventure, or at least another park I'm going to detect. So anyways, I want to appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for watching the videos. Please like, share, subscribe, all that type of stuff. Anyways, till our paths cross again, you guys all take care of yourselves, and thanks for watching.
Living and loving, paying the bills, keeping things real, man, you know the deal. But when it's time for me to unwind, I gotta go someplace where the sun can shine, and there ain't no better place than out in the country. There's gold in them hills, and I'm gonna find it. It's a sight to see. You can't believe how the color of gold makes you lose control. Well, there's gold in them hills, and I've got the fever. And there ain't no other place that I'd rather be. Down and enjoy hanging out, and the kids are knee deep in the sand by the creek. Yeah, we're chasing the dog, let's put another log on the fire. And it's times like these that make it all worth the while to me. There's gold in them hills, and I'm gonna find it. It's a sight to see. You can't believe how the color of gold makes you lose control. Well, there's gold in them hills, and I've got the fever. And there ain't no other place that I'd rather be. When the night comes down, we're all sitting around, playing guitars under the stars, singing about the nugget I've been dreaming about. And I say even the picture of it weighed 5 pounds.